Well, it's the second consecutive day where the Nifty has recorded, or rather, in fact, now closed at record highs. We've settled just below the 22,200 mark, a third of a percent higher on the Nifty 50, largely driven by banks. But let's quickly look at the heat map first. 1.2% higher on the Nifty Bank, but let's look at the heat map first. You'll see a couple of gainers, but when you see the top 5, you'll see 3 of them being the large private sector banks which have led the day today. And what a fabulous way in which they've led. 2% plus on Kotak, Axis and HDFC, supported by 2% on Power Grid and 4.5% on Power Grid and 2% on NTPC. It's a fantastic coat of green there at the top. Among the laggards, 4% lower on Hero Moto. Coal India, on the back of some commentary, has seen a second consecutive day of declines. But outside of that, you've seen the IT and the auto pack leading the declines, except for that Bajaj Finserv there, and then you have a supply as well. But let's quickly take it to the Nifty Bank, because that's the sector of the day definitely, because the way in which they've led some of those gains. Look at that. 2% higher across the board for Kotak, Axis, HDFC. Then you had IndusInd, Bob, PNB, ICICI, which has led for some time. Bob, PNB, ICICI have really led markets for some time and taking a bit of a backseat today. Let's quickly also look at sectors, because you will see some other sectors also emerge as winners today. The Nifty Media has done fairly well. The Fin Nifty has done well on the day of, in fact, closing. You're also seeing gains on the Nifty Realty, 1.2% higher. And you're seeing a mixed bag even in terms of the losers. IT, auto, metal, pharma. 4 big losers along with FMCG among the sectoral indices, and despite that we've clocked highs. Where have we lost out? In the mid and the small cap space. Broader markets, you're looking at the mid cap index closing just about 1/10% lower, absolutely flat, negative bias. The small cap index closing around 0.4% lower. But it's a day where it's been led by the benchmarks. We'll of course have a very, very interesting week in front of us.